And we're back. So I'm continuing this little process today. It's Tuesday, second day of working on the car. Anyways, the car is kind of put back together. I put the front clip back on. So I was able to get the first tube put in. This is for the lower radiator support, or just frame rail, whatever you guys want to call it. Don't care. Anyways, so that's put back on. I'm pretty happy where it sits. It lines up pretty good. I got it all nice and level. You can see my level, just so you know. See the bubble? It is level. I got the, but you know, of course, the car needs to be leveled out too. So you know, don't be jacking around building a car on a lean. Anyways, put the radiator back in. That's all leveled out. That's about where it's gonna sit. I could tilt it this way. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I may put a tilt on it. I don't know. Hey, look, I like tilting radiators for a little more. It gives you a little more room, but of course, you put it too much, then it's going to mess with the the alternator over here, because this is kind of a different setup than like a 240. So, anyways, that's where it sits right now. The next part is I'm going to build the radiator support or core support. I normally would want to do this in one piece, where it connects up here, all the way to this corner, all the way around and back. I have to measure out the metal I got. I'm not sure if I have a piece that's long enough. So, I mean, this is my stockpile here, but they're roughly about like 9 feet long, I think, and I'm betting this piece needs a hair more than that. I might get lucky and it might fit. I gotta check. So that's the next step, bidding that out. And of course, if you've never seen the previous videos, I use a JD Squared Model 3 bender. I've had this thing for a few years now. It's been great. I've 20 plus cages on it, maybe 30 cages. I don't know. And I couldn't tell you how many tube front ends and rear ends and bash bars I built with it. So well worth the money if someone's just trying to get into a garage built setup. So there's that, but that's a little recap on the video for now. I'm gonna start measuring out my core support and getting that set up, and then once that's done, it's gonna get pretty fast. I'm gonna be able to weld up all the seams and get the extra bracing that I want put in, and just make it really sturdy and real tough, because you know, I like trying to build these so that they can take a hit, because you know, like a lot of times you rub people, you know, when you're drifting and get up to somebody's door and stuff, and you don't want it to collapse on the first hit, because I mean, he is paying for it. I want him to at least take a couple hits with it, hopefully before it breaks. So that's it for right now. I'm going to try to do one more video later on today as a recap with the core support on and some of the bracing. Hopefully have that all done by the end of the day. It's a lot cooler in the shop. Very excited on that. It's kind of on and off raining, which is kind of keeping the temps down really great. So excited about that. But anyways, that's it for right now. I'll touch back with you guys in a little while. What's up? It's just been a few minutes. I wanted to take a couple measurements on the bars I had and make sure I had enough material so I wouldn't have to go get some. Anyways, I had a thought, because this might be something you guys might want to know. This tool right here, it's I'm not sure what it's called. Someone told me it's got some, I don't know, it's basically a ruler, and they bend. You can see all the seams, and they bend, they fold up to like a little, you know, they fold up in like a 7-inch piece. Anyways, I use the shit out of this tool. It's really badass. It's great for finding, you know, for this situation right here. I use it for roll cages. I use it for everything when I'm trying to find angles that I want, and then it give me a visual idea of what a cage or just a bend that I want will look like. I've got it laying right here. I mean, this is pretty much it. So I don't have to worry about that side, because this is just a mirrored image. So, you know, you just go, well, the bar will be on this side of this angle. So however I have it set up will be the outside, you know, this is the outside radius of the cross member. Once I find the exact, you know, angles that I want and the design I want to go with, then I can take one of these tools. Just real simple, you know, just angle finder or whatever. You know, I put that on there, find my angles, mark it out, and then I have a couple stencils I use to lay out stuff, but I'm not going to get into how to bend metal. But anyways, that's just what I use. So like, here's one piece. This is probably like a 45-ish degree bend, and I have a few different ones. There's a couple, I just keep them under my welder. so I can get back to it easy. Like here's a 90 degree that I was using for my lower radiator mount frame setup. So anyways, that's it for that. This is a really great tool if you guys are getting into this stuff. That will help you out quite a bit, and it's a lot easier to visualize it and figure things out. That way you're not cutting, bending multiple bars, because of that it gets annoying. Because DOM material, I mean, this stuff is like at least $4 a foot or so. I got a really good deal on my stuff because it was on sale, but it was cut in 9-piece lengths. So I was pretty stoked on that. I got it closer to like $3.50 a foot, whereas with the new tariffs on the steel prices, everything's kind of went up quite a bit this summer. So anyways, that's it for right now. I'll get back with you probably within the next few minutes after I get the new bar bent and setting up on there and tacked in. So anyways, I got the core support done. So here it is there. As you can see, it fits awesome, exactly how I wanted it to be. It's lined up perfect with the bumpers for the bracket. These are going to be real simple to do. Probably just going to put a bolt hole, just a bolt through here, like just straight through, and then call that done. I mean, that's pretty simple, unless I put a bolt through it and then I weld the back side, and then so that it's basically a stud. That's kind of tempting too. I may do that. That's kind of a cool idea. So that's simple. It lines up with the fender great, so I could put, I could just drill right into there, put a bolt through it or a screw, whatever I want to do. This side too, it lines up perfectly. It's nice and level. Everything's been leveled out real nice. Then as far as this goes, I'll probably just I don't know, may just do a bracket that hooks around the tube that will get bolted onto here and then also be bolted onto here. So bolt here and then bolt here. It'd be a pretty easy way to hold that down. So for tomorrow, I plan on trying to have it finished. It shouldn't be too bad. As long as I don't get sidetracked again, I will get the bash bar built, and then the rest of the supports, I will build a support that goes from this bar to that bar. I think I want to do one with like a 30-degree bend in it, so it kind of puts it out towards the bender. That way if someone gets up into him, say someone bumps him up in here right in the corner, it can potentially hit right here where my hand's at, and the fender can only fold into the spot. So that's kind of the idea with that. And then pretty much it, and then just weld everything back up. I've only got about half the tubes welded around, just so that they're firm and they won't move around on me. And then finish the radiator brackets, and then the bash bar. It's pretty simple setup. Wanted to get that done for today, but this is a good stopping point. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna go chill out rest of the night, and then get back to it early in the morning and just knock it out. So that's kind of the plan there. And so that's it there. Pretty simple day, just trying to get a Mustang back together. And I've been sending Tyler some pictures throughout, and he seems pretty stoked on it, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, so I'll probably do one more episode of this build, and it'll be tomorrow's, and it'll be just a little bit of progress through the beginning, and then turn it to just a finished product. And I hope that you guys will learn a few little tricks of this. I could show you guys some notching tricks tomorrow if you're interested. I got two ways to do it, and well, technically three if you want to do a ghetto way. But I could show you guys that, so it'll be a little how-to on that shit as far as tubing, notching, and stuff. And then pretty much that's it. Maybe one day when I do a cage, I'll show you guys actually how to bend a roll bar, on how my method to do it. And there's several different ways to do it, but the way I do it's really simple. And I may do a video on that on the next cage I do when I'm back in St. Louis. So, but anyways, that's it for now. Hope you guys are enjoying these, and I'm gonna keep them coming. So